Hi there, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. I'm super happy to be here with you today. Um, Ostensibly, I am filming a booktube video right now, but in actuality, I am doing a test video to test this setup, basically for my classes. We are moving to an online delivery of our courses starting in a couple weeks, and so I figured I would test this and see how it works. I'm actually using a microphone, and this is like my home office slash can you see the cat scratching post? It's a cat room. So we're just gonna see how this works. I have not been reading a ton other than schoolwork reading. I have, however, started. Oh, there's our other cat. It's Belle Belle. Belle Belle. She might come say hi. So I have started lots of books but not finished them. There she is. Yeah, these classes are going to be super exciting in a couple weeks. Okay, so I thought I'd talk about some of the books that I've started and why I'm enjoying them. So this is not a reflection on the fact that I haven't finished them, but rather a reflection on the fact that I have not had brain power to finish them. So the first book, the first book that I'll talk about, this is The Victory Lab, The Secret Science of Winning Campaigns by Sasha Issenberg. And this is about the data science that surrounds campaigning and getting candidates elected, and it is really interesting. I am not very far in this book, but it's really, really interesting. I think the problem with this one is, although it is timely, it was written, I believe, in 2014, and then there was a new postscript added after 2016, but it still feels really, really dated. Even I can tell, as someone who knows nothing about data science, that the things that I've referenced in here have changed drastically in the last 2 or 3 years. So that's part of the reason why I put this book down. The other one was that I have gotten frustrated by elections, more frustrated than previously. So I put that one down. The other, I'm going to talk about two right now. So my husband and I are kind of reading this one together. This is So You Want to Talk About Race by Ijeoma Oluo. And this is about how hard it is to talk about race. And for me, it's really important to read books like this. And the other one that I'm reading, which theoretically is for like a faculty book group at school, but I don't know if we'll be even meeting, and that one's White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. But I teach history, specifically a lot of American history, which is all about the creation of race and racism. And I teach that to a classroom full of students who are of different races than I am. Often, white people in the class, including myself, are in the minority in our classrooms. And so I feel like it's really incumbent on me to teach in the most respectful and responsible way possible. And so this is part of like my personal and professional development. I really recommend both of these books. They're books that I'm taking really slowly, and that's why I haven't finished them yet, because I'm kind of really trying to absorb and apply the things that I'm learning. And then another kind of in a similar vein, this is How to Do Nothing by Jenny Odell. And this book talks about kind of the attention economy and how we are always encouraged to always be doing something, always being productive, always be doing, and how really doing nothing is one of the most radical acts of resistance that we can manifest right now. And it's really beautifully written. The author is an artist, and but she draws on kind of a heritage of literature and art in here The chapter that I've got stuck in is focusing a lot about cults, and I'm getting bogged down in it. But I anticipate that once I get past that chapter, it will be really great. This is a book that makes me think a lot, and it's really helped me understand why I don't like kind of the artificial nature of places like Disneyland, and not that it's a problem if you do, but it really has kind of crystallized some things about my own thinking that have been hard for me to articulate before. So I really recommend this book, and I will talk about it further if I ever actually finish it. And then this is the last book that I'm going to talk about today. This is This Tender Land by William Kent Kruger. And I think I started this in December. Loved it. I love, so just let me read you the first paragraph. I think it's the first paragraph if I can find it. Could you tell that my monitor screens just went off? Let's find out when I watch this back. Okay, so the first paragraph of the prologue is this. In the beginning, after he labored over the heavens and the earth, the light and the dark, the land and the sea, and all living things that dwell therein, after he created man and woman and before he rested, I believe God gave us one final gift. Lest we forget the divine source of all that beauty, he gave us stories. And so that's page 3, technically, of This Tender Land. And there's something about this writing that feels like home to me. The writing style is very, very comforting to me. It's not overly flowery. It feels kind of homey, but yet it's very, very beautiful, and it's very grounded in place and nature. The storyline itself is I think what I'm struggling with this book. It's about children who are on the run from an abusive children's home in the 1920s, 1930s. It's after World War I, but before World War II. And so I'm having a hard time with the difficulties that these children are facing. So I picked this back, like I said, I started it in December. I picked it back up a couple nights ago, and it just kind of draws me in. And I'm not reading it during the day, I'm only reading it before bed. And it's something that I'm really looking forward to before bed each night, is like this kind of calm centering of self when I'm reading this book that just feels like home to me. So I don't know if everyone would feel that way. I have a feeling there's something very specific about me and this writing style that's really clicking, but I do think it's beautiful and that many people would like it. Although I am not quite halfway through yet, so I don't know how it ends. But it's a really great book. So anyways, those are some things that I've been reading, although not yet finishing recently. And I would love to hear what you've been reading. If there's a book that makes you feel comfortable and makes you feel like home, or an author that just makes you feel kind of more at ease just based on their writing, I would love to hear about that in the comments below. Also, if you have any feedback on the video itself here and any changes from any other videos you've seen me do, I'd love to hear that too, as I am of course using this as a test case for how I'm going to deliver these online classes. So I hope everyone is staying well and healthy and doing what you can to take care of yourselves and your families. I'm thinking of each and every one of you every day, and just take care of yourselves.